Hi. Whoever's watching, hello. Right, so read my messages there. Just get everything all sorted. Good morning. Hang on, where are you? Hi Patricia, good evening. Yes, it's quite late, isn't it? 8:28. I just thought I would, I'm going to do this t-shirt for somebody, so I thought I would, hi Leanne, just go live. As per usual, I never give anyone much warning. And I must get some work done today, because the last time I went live, I didn't really get anything done. Hi Sheila, hi Wendy, you got me this time. I didn't get anything done the last time I did a live, and I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning packing orders. Hi Judy. You have to let me know where you're all from. I know Wendy's in the UK. I spoke to Wendy this morning during a Bingham Bliss live. She was up quite late, but it was quite enjoyable. UK. Okay. I'm wondering if Hayley might join us. She might. I'm stitching out a shirt for her son, so I was meant to have done it on Sunday, but there's no rush for it. Bolton. As you probably know, I'm in Cornwall. If you don't know that, I'm in Cornwall. All UK. Oh, it's lovely to see you all. To see you all. Right, I am going to do some stuff. You can sort of see what I'm doing. I've pulled this design up. I bought this off of Etsy. Bingham Bliss, Amber. Very informative. I like her stuff as well, and I like her taste in fabric. Yes, it is beautiful down here. It's lovely. So I bought this design off of Etsy, and it's just a penguin really. And I bought a few others as well. I might show you those in a minute. So I'm going to get this and pop this on the USB and then put it on the machine. So I've got the name, I've got the font here. This font, you probably can't see it. I don't know if you can see. I don't know what the light's like. There we go. It's called Farmhouse Lemonade. And it's quite good for boys, I think. It's quite a nice one for boys. And yeah, so I've just got to shrink that a little bit because it's a bit too big. I'm using PE Design if anyone's wondering. Hi Tana. Hi Hayley. I wondered if you might join us. I'm doing your son's shirt today. I found another design off of Etsy. I quite like it as well, so I'm going with this one. The last design I was going to do, the face on it was, I don't know, it all looked a bit odd to me. The outside was a blue. I know you can change it, but the thing is the eyes wouldn't have popped out, whereas on this one it's all in white. I know what the difference is because I've seen the other design. It didn't quite look right to me, so but this one looks fine. Toby's coming. Hi Toby. Yeah, so I don't mind if he sees. This is a little present for Toby. For those of you that don't know, I met, hi, now, Alawasi, the Babe Mart Designs, it's another YouTube channel, she does the same sort of thing, and I am sorry I haven't got back to you with your fabric thingy majig yet, because I just haven't had the time to cut some up and send you, you know, sort out the postage. Yeah, so I will do that, okay, I promise. I haven't got my granddaughter tomorrow, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. Alright, he is just so excited to see you. That's nice. Okay, so I've got the design. It's on an 8x9 hoop. I've changed it on my PE Design to a 200 by 200 size and on a multi needle, and so therefore, you know, it's a little bit bigger and it will stand out quite well. Right, so I'm going to download that now onto my USB, which is here. Okay, And to do that, I'm going to have to take this little thing out here. I've only got 2 USB ports, and I use one for my mouse because I don't like using the keypad very much. It's easier with a mouse. So I'll pop that in. I don't know how much you can see here. Right, now I've got to use this thing. And I will just send it to the USB. Right, there we go. Yeah, I was up till 3 o'clock Sunday evening, 3 o'clock in the morning, packing up parcels, packing up all your orders. I've run out of certain sizes of t-shirts. I think as age 4 I've run out of completely. I've not used my embroidery machine for a couple of years, so I'm looking for inspiration. Well, I hope you find it here, Leanne. Okay? Did we all forget to press the like button? Oh yeah, you have. How many of you are watching and you've not pressed that thumbs up button yet? Right. What was I saying? Yeah, so I was up till 3 o'clock in the morning the other night, and my husband had gone to bed about midnight, and I carried on packing these orders. And of course, bedroom's over there, craft room's here, and this thing here woke him up a few times. Basically, he woke up and all he could hear was that all the time. And he'd come in here and he's like, "Are you still up?" He said, "All I can hear is that flipping sellotape machine going off all the time." I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "I've got to get his orders packed up." So, yeah, he's a light sleeper as well. So, right, now then, did I put this across? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Right, okay, so I'm going to go and pop this now in my machine. And we still haven't got any thumbs up yet. What's wrong with everybody? Right, I'm going to go and put this in the machine. What I'll do is I'll let you follow me around with the camera. Okay, so, yeah, come on. Let's go over here. Okay. I don't know how much you can see. Let's try and pop you in front of this bit here. Let me move this stuff on the floor. Okay. Right, put that in. I am considering getting a single needle machine as well, just like a fairly cheap one, so that I can try some designs out on 4x4 hoops and stuff, and then maybe it would help out those of you that have got single needle machines. Saying it's not loaded. Right, hang on. What's wrong with this? Trust it to go wrong. No, why isn't that loading? Typical. Let's try the other USB. Right. USB media is not loaded. Load USB media. What on earth's going on? I'm going to turn the machine off a minute. Typical. This has never happened before. I'll let that load up again. I'm going to shut the blinds a minute because it's getting dark outside and you never know who's around. Right. I haven't put a drop of oil on my machine today because, in all honesty, I don't use it enough, and I don't use it every single day for prolonged, hours. So I haven't done it. Right, okay. Let's fingers crossed this is going to work. Unless, of course, it's got something... No, it's nothing to do with that. Hang on. Ah, there we go. Just had to turn this silly thing off. Right, okay. So I'm going to try and find this design. Sometimes it's better not to have a huge USB and load so many designs onto it, because otherwise you got to wait and go through it. It's not very quick, and I'll probably miss it because that's what I usually do. Oh, there it is. There. Okay. I'll read some of your questions in a minute if you've got any. Right, okay, so edit end. Then I'm going to change all the colours. Let me see if I can get you in a little bit closer. Don't know how much you can... Is that too bright? My machine is a Brother V3. It's great, but for all the colour changes. Yeah. Right. Okay, so I'm going to sort out this colouring here. So that there is the... I'm going to go with black. Okay, so it's 6. And 6 again. And I'm going to do that bit in black as well, because... Hang on a minute. That's his... Oh, we'll go with black anyway. You can see me make mistakes now, alright? Now then, what should we do his hat, his thingy, his goggles in? I think I'm going to do his goggles in a green anyway, because Hayley wanted a green t-shirt. So we'll go for number 3. And we'll see how it turns out. And I think I might go for green, a green scarf as well. That's his skis. We'll go for blue. And feet, we'll go for yellow. I know he looks a bit funny on here, but hopefully it will look all right once it's done. 6, and then that should be his belly. So we'll go for 7, and that one's his scarf again. I'm going to put all my stops in afterwards, okay? I just like to concentrate on this bit first. Black. And the name we will go with, let's have a look. Should we go with blue again? Yeah, I think I'll go with blue again. So we'll go for that again. Hopefully this will look all right. Right, now we're going to go back up and do the stops. I like to put stops in just about everywhere, just in case something is missed. And I haven't got to, you know, worry about missing anything, if you know what I mean. Once you get to the satin stitches, if they put them in the certain order, then like this now, you should be able to go through the whole lot without having to stop. Yeah, okay, so okay, right. And it's central, so we're going to press, that's it now. I'm going to get my I'm going to go and get my hoop. I'm going to take you over. I've got wires everywhere in here as well, so I've got to be careful and not trip over everything. What can you see? Can you see much? That's not very good, is it? There. Sorry about all this jogging about. Let me read some of your messages. Yeah, if you talk amongst yourself as well, we could swap machines, Kim. Is design too big? No, it's fine. It's fine. I've done it so that it's a nice size. You can have it smaller. It comes in smaller sizes, but I enlarged it a bit. Thanks, Hayley, for giving me a thumbs up. Thanks, Leanne. It's just not showing on my thing. That's what it is. Right, okay. So, I'm going to get my fabric sorted in a minute. I'm going to use some of this here, which is like it's a polar fleece, so I'm going to use that for his belly. And I've got some of this here, which is I can take that off now. This is a HTV vinyl, okay? It's a glitter vinyl. It's quite thin as well, this one, so I'm going to use some of that. And his goggles, green. Actually, I've got something I could use for his goggles. Actually, I could change his goggles for silver. I'm going to change that. Right, okay. So, I'm going to pop this on here. And I want some of this stuff here. This is my cutaway. I get this in big rolls like this. I've had this since day one, okay? It's quite a long roll, and it's from a local place in the UK called Trago. It's not always the best place to get stuff, but things like this is fine. Right, just go around that. Okay. I have got some new fabrics on my Etsy shop. If anyone wants to go back and have a look, I uploaded some today. Yeah, so I haven't got them here yet, but I know that they're on their way. So, right, Let's do this. Okay, this here, right, I've got this is a magnetic mighty hoop. I always like to use these. I do use my screw-in hoop sometimes. This here is fusible on one side, okay, so always make sure that the shiny side that's going to be fused is up, that's going to stick to your t-shirt that way at the front of the t-shirt, rather than, you know, if you faced it down that way by mistake and then put your hoop in and everything, once you go to iron it, that's going to stick to the back of your shirt and then you'll be having problems. Okay, let's pop this in. This thing here helps to hoop your stabiliser. It's a stabiliser hooper. Okay, and you definitely want a green shirt, yes, Hayley? Well, you've got green now, okay. I haven't ironed it yet, pressed it yet, so I'll do that afterwards. So I'm going to pop that in there. Okay. Yeah, I was watching Bing and Bliss this morning. I woke up. I knew that she was going live, but it would have been, she started going live when it was like we were all asleep in bed in the UK. And then I woke up in the morning to get myself sorted out and that ready for the day. And she was still on live. I think it was about midnight to 1 o'clock or something over there. So I carried on watching for a bit. I missed the main thing, but I'm going to watch that over. She was making one of those loveys again, which they look really nice. And like I say, I love her choice of fabrics. They're really nice. Right. Okay, so that's done. Now I've got to take the backing, the stabiliser thing out, because it won't go on the machine otherwise. Okay, that just clips off. Okay, and that there can just go on the machine then. Alright. Should I bring you over? We're going to keep moving you about everywhere. Don't know what you can see. Right, let's just check my bobbin a minute, because I think it's looking low. I'm going to put a new bobbin in, because it doesn't matter. It's easy enough to change, but there's hardly anything on that. I use these bobbins here. These are the Madeira ones, and they come in packs of 144. I might try and get the link for them for you. Right, let's pop that in. You know what it's like when people are watching, everything goes wrong. I've probably put it in the wrong way. We'll soon find out, won't we? If it's going to go wrong, it will go wrong while you're live. Okay. Always make sure that everything's clear underneath as well. That's the amount of times I've sewn the back to the front. Right, I said I was going to change that colour, didn't I? Over, I think what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to think, because of the green, I'm wondering what sort of I wonder if that will go. I might use some of this, because it's his goggles and it's his scarf. What do you think? Yeah, I think I'll use some of that. Okay. Right. Now then, I think we're about set. Can you see all right? Is it too bright? I might need another light on it maybe. It might make it a bit... I haven't got any green in there either. Right, okay. Right, it's going to do the placement stitch first. So let's go. Hopefully everything's fine. And I think, yeah, we're going to put... I'm going to get my earbuds and pop them in. because it looks, I don't know. I don't know why it's stitching out all of that, because now the next stitch, right, okay. I don't know why they bothered to stitch all of that. It seems pretty pointless to me. Because we're only going to do now the black. I'm going to pop that on there. Hopefully, this will be enough. With this machine, if you want to see where you're placing and you can't, what you do is, hopefully you can see that. There's a thing here. Is it that one? Is it that one? It's not that one. Hang on. That one there. Button there. And it will move that out so you can see where to pop your stuff. I might get a light, shine a light over here because it's not very clear. Sometimes if there's a bit more light, it helps. Okay. Is that any better? No? That looks better, doesn't it? I think it is. Right, I don't think there's enough here. This is, yeah. Okay. Let's pop that back under. Okay. I'm going to hold, okay, but always be careful if you do this. This does not need heat and bond on the back because it's already got, because it's heat transfer vinyl, it's already got the glue on the back, so. This is going to be a fiddly one to cut out. It's loads of little bits. Right, that can stay like that for a minute. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. I think I've got to put. Can you hear me? Can somebody tell me if you can hear me? I might have to. I think my earpad things have gone onto the iPad and not this thing. Let me have a look. If I come off, you can hear me, yes? I wonder if I. No, right. Hang on a minute. If I come off of that. I'm going to, hang on, turn it off on here. Oh, help. Told you, if anything's going to go wrong, it will go wrong when you're live. Right, Bluetooth. AirPods, I don't want those connected. Disconnect. Oh, help. Honestly, this is right. Hang on, let me try and I'm gonna I might knock you off. I'm gonna go up. Right, can you hear me now? Please say you can. Technology, this just drives me up the wall. Let's pop that back on. You can hear me? I'm so sorry about that. Hi, Wendy from Wisconsin. Yes, right, thank goodness for that. Right, okay. I'm going to pop you back on my tripod and show you. I'm going to cut this stuff out. I'm so sorry about all this jogging about. It's worse than being on a boat. Right, okay. It's because I had my iPad on as well as my phone, so it didn't know which one to connect to. Okay, this is going to be fiddly. I know you can tear it away, but I haven't done the satin stitch yet, so I daren't, because I don't want to. If I'd have done the stitching in white, it might have been helpful as well, because then I could have seen easier where I was going. But I didn't think of that at the time. It's not too bad, actually. I do like these scissors, I must admit. They are pretty handy for getting into little corners. I'll read some of your messages in a minute. I still haven't used my sewing machine. I haven't had time to use that yet. So I must get around to switching it on and showing you all what it does. I've nearly sold out. Well, I say I've nearly sold out. I've got loads of size of the puff sleeve t-shirts. I've got loads of the 7 and 8 left. I think I've run out of a size 4, and the rest are very low as well. So I think I'm going to be ordering another lot. Okay, and I think I'm going to try and put them on my other website, so I'm not paying all the Etsy fees, because basically I didn't account for it. I didn't account for everything. Whenever you sell, obviously you probably already know this, whenever you sell an item on Etsy, you instantly, to relist, you know, well, basically every time you sell something, it costs you 20 cents anyway. Say for instance, I put on 25 t-shirts of age 1. So basically every time you sell one, it charges you 20 cents for that as well, and then it charges you for the transaction, and then it charges you for everything else, and VAT on top as well. So before you know it, it's like half your profit gone. I probably could tear this off, but I'm not going to risk it, I don't think. Yeah, I've got some Minky Dot fabric. I've only got it in pale pink, pale blue, and pale white, and in white. That looks all right, actually. That looks okay. The lady that does these designs, I've had designs of her before. They're really good, because the stitching on the outside is usually quite, not massively wide, but it's wide enough to cover. Right, pop that back on the machine. Are you okay with this, me keep going backwards and forwards? I can't even see if you can see properly. Right. Okay. Right, the next bit is confusing. Unless, of course, I'm doing this wrong. I think I am, you know. Confusing. I don't understand. I don't quite understand this. Whether or not I should have. It does the whole stitch thing first. I think it does, you know. Not doing a very good job, am I? We'll just go with it. Let's see what happens. I think. Is it doing it and doing the placement? Yeah, it is. Maybe I should have put some white fabric down on there. Well, I can go over it again, so it doesn't matter. Let's see what the next one says. That's in green. Yeah, do you know what? I think what I should have done was put some white fabric on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and redo that stitching. So I press on the needle thing, and then we're going to go back one lot, which is up there. Okay, so hopefully it will do it again. Right, I'm going to go put some heat and bond on this. Okay. It's really hot up here. Boiling. Freezing cold outside. So, my paper scissors. Just read some of your messages. Very quiet, Kim. Yes, can hear you. Right. Hi, Wendy Jones. Hi, Karen Bow. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to turn the heat press off once I've done this because it's getting boiling down here. Okay. Always make sure your fabric is slightly larger than your heat and bond. I bought that box from eBay. It cost me, I looked it up the other day actually, £175. But you get 75 yards, so it's not bad. Right, that'll do. My heat press has dropped. The bolts need tightening. So now it's dropped a bit. Doesn't look very safe and secure. Looks terrible actually. So we'll pop that under there for a minute. Yeah, I thought about getting a, like I say, a one needle machine and basically trying out some of the designs that I try out on both machines and compare. All right. Oh, okay. All right then. I'll be down 1 minute. Hang on. Okay. Right. That'll do. That should be fine. What I'm going to do, is I'm going to turn that off because it's too hot. Let that cool a little bit before you peel it off. That helps the glue stick a bit more. Right. There we go. You got the shiny glue on there now. Right, I'm going to pop that over on the machine. Can you see okay? Yep. Right. I'm going to pop that on there and I'm going to quickly go downstairs a minute and I will be back. Right. Hang on. Okay. Hopefully I have done this right. So amongst yourselves, I won't be long. Okay, I am back. Let's see if these earbuds work again. Connected to. Can you hear me? Okay. What's that? When you get an applique, why is the base stitches in a dark random colours? Basically, it's always best. You can change the stitching to your own colours if you want, but for instance, can you hear me okay? I want to make sure you can hear me before I keep babbling on. Can you hear? Hi, can you hear me okay? Let me make sure you can hear, because I want to... Yes, good. Right, okay. Basically, I'm out of breath. If you do your base stitch, if you do your tack down stitch in a darker colour, then, for instance, like I've done this white, okay, white fabric, black base stitch. It helps you to see, whereas before, if you remember, if you watched a minute ago when I was doing the black, I'd done the base stitch in black, which really would have been better off in white. Then I would have been able to see where to cut, and that makes it easier, because once you do the satin stitch over the top, you're not going to see any of that. Where did I put my scissors? Oh, I've lost those. What have I done with those? Over here. I've lost my scissors now. It's like, it's like watching Laurel and Hardy without the other one. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Right, okay. I'm gonna cut this out now. Didn't need a bit as big as this, but still. It's a bit tight in that bit. Start up here. Fleecy fabric again. It's not too bad, this fabric, but it's not as bad as some of it, but it's still a bit of a pain. I should have put some, maybe I would have been better with a bit of water soluble, I don't know. I take my time, because otherwise I'll make mistakes. The kids are still on holiday, aren't they, Hayley? They're still, they've got the rest of this week, haven't they? I think I'm going to sneeze in a minute. Oh dear. Right. This stuff is a little bit of a... Hopefully this is going to look all right. I'll let Hayley be the judge. We'll cover that bit up with a scarf. Okay. Right. Next bit. I'll come over and read the messages a minute. Hang on. I'll just put that back on the machine. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Pop that there a minute. And get some of that. Right, where are we? What is Discord, Mary? Yes, I can't get on with Discord. I shared you in Discord. Hope that brings some more people in. Oh, thank you, Mary. That's really kind of you. Hi, Chantel. Right, hang on. Let's come over. Right, it's his goggles next, so I'm going to pop that in there. I haven't put any HTV. Haven't put any stuff on the back of this. Because it's such a small piece, I'm not going to bother. Should be fine. Cut that out. Okay, back over. Well, I could have done actually, because I think it's going to do the scarf next. Maybe I should have just done that as well, because it's not going to interfere with that. Can you see okay? I've got some lovely designs that I purchased from Etsy. They're a little bit different. They're not applique. So I'm looking forward to doing those, and I'll put them in my Etsy shop as well. Put the shirts in my Etsy shop, should I say. And I shall do a video on them. Okay, right, that's that bit. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on the machine and just pop the other bit on them. I won't bother moving the camera again, because I've got a feeling it's just doing the scarf next. So I'll just cut a piece for the scarf. I'll pop that on, and then come and read some messages. No. Is this one for my Etsy site? Did somebody say? I'll have a look again in a minute. Hang on. Right, take that off. Oh, it's so warm in here. Right. Let me bring that so I can read it. Is this for your Etsy site, Karen? I will. This t-shirt here is for Hayley's son, Toby. It's my little gift for him. But I will take a picture and put it on my Etsy shop. Not that I'm going to sell it anything, but I don't seem to sell a lot of shirts. They seem to be, like we say, they're more popular over in the US, aren't they? I don't know how everyone else feels about that. It's very quiet in here without the machine going. Okay. Right. Okay, so that's that done. Just going to do his skis next, which I think I'm going to go and get some blue glitter stuff for that. Should I do blue or should I use some of that? No, we'll use some blue glitter. Right. Let me read some of these messages a minute. I've noticed the shirts don't sell very well when you look how long they take to do. No, exactly. It's nice to see embroidery. There's lots of doing applique when you have a multi-needle. Yep. I love doing both applique and pure embroidery, but really like applique more. Yeah. Yes. Right, I'm going to pop that on the machine, and I'll just well take you with me. Okay, right, get some blue glitter vinyl. Let's see if I've got any. I've used this stuff. Right, I am going to go and that stuff's quite nice, but yeah. Right, I'm going to go and cut a piece of this a minute. It's already got the glue on it, and usually when you cut it out on a Cricut, you'd leave this plastic film on. But for embroidery, I'm going to peel it off. Okay. And we're going to just lay it down on there. I'm going to hold that in place. I'll bring you back over. See what I mean when you do it in a very light colour. Now I can't see where to cut very well, so it makes it a little bit harder. Hopefully we'll be all right there. Is there anything that anyone else would like in particular to see? Any, designs or any? Does anyone like anything in particular? I could do a video on in the future. Oh, it's warm. So hot. I have got a drink here, so there it is. See, they had snow up country, didn't they? Has anyone had snow? We had a frost this morning. All the car windows were frozen. There we go. Right. I'm hoping this is going to look all right. I'm quite fussy. Okay. Now, I haven't got to take it off anymore, so I will pop it on. Should do. I think that's it. I think I'm going to make sure nothing's going to get caught. And it should. Oh, I don't know. What's that? No, that should be it. What's that? Yellow. Oh, that's his beak. Right, okay. I've still got a few stops in though, so what I might do is come and read your messages and let that do its business. Can you see okay? Yeah? Yeah. Right, let's have a look at messages. Thanks, Hayley. Wendy, you had a little snow yesterday, Sussex. I have got a cricket, yes. Yeah, I've got a cricket. What's it called? An Explore Air 2. Hi, Pippa. Is the vinyl TV or is it different? It's a HTV vinyl, yes. Well, that was the yellow stuff. The yellow stuff is an embroidery vinyl. Okay, and that yellow stuff I purchased from America, MK something World or something. When I forget now. We had 4 seasons in one day yesterday. I can't believe it. It was like boiling hot here 1 minute, then it was freezing cold. It's just a joke. So no wonder we all get ill. It goes from one extreme to the next. Are you happy to watch that, or do you want me to bring the camera over here so you can look at my mug, my face? What's everyone up to anyway? Are you working, or are you just watching, or are you creating anything? Is there anybody new here? Sent you a super chat. I know you did, Hayley. I said thank you very much for that. Thank you so much. It was really, really nice of you. Hayley sent me a super chat. Hi, Kay's Creations. It always gives you a little boost, I think. I think it's so nice. Never expect it, but it's really nice. The Scrapping Diva. Sitting here working when I get off. I will get downstairs and create. Wendy, we had quite a bit of snow on the mountains yesterday. Snowdon looked spectacular. Oh, I love Snowdon. We went there for our... Did we go there for our honeymoon? No, I think we went there for a holiday. I'm just chilling after a busy day. How's your day been? My day has been fine because I've had my granddaughter. I'll just pop this on again. Hang on. I had my granddaughter, and is that right? Yeah. So it's been a day of sitting or just playing with her, really. Yeah. Snowdon, me and my husband, we climbed up Snowdon twice. The first time, this is in the middle of November. It's freezing cold. There wasn't snow at the bottom, but at the top, it was like snowing mad. And we went one of the really bad routes, one of the most dangerous routes, and there was a couple ahead of us. And oh my God, I'm surprised that they didn't fall off the edge of the cliff, off the edge of the mountain, because it was that slippery. One step wrong and you just go sliding and over the edge. It's horrible. It was frightening. So we turned back. There was no way we were going to keep going. And we went back the next day, but we went a different route. Canada's nice. I've never been there, but I've got an uncle out in Canada. I think it's Ontario. I can't remember. He emigrated out there years and years ago. Got relations in Australia and New Zealand as well, and South Africa. So if I ever need a nice holiday anywhere, I've got plenty of places I could go, but I don't like flying. So, hi Michelle. If you're new, then maybe subscribe. If you want to subscribe, that would be fantastic. I bet it's nice and warm out there. Yeah, so yes, I'm not one for mountain climbing, but I did enjoy myself, I must admit. Now then, should I bring the camera over and instead of you watching that forevermore, let's bring the camera over here and see if I can amuse you. Right, hang on. Hi. Right. I don't like watching myself on there. I can show you some of these designs that I purchased. I got these from Etsy, okay? Right, I was just looking up there. Because I've got 29 people watching, 22 thumbs up, which is fantastic. And it says £5 next to, that must be the super chat. I've never seen that before. There's nothing showing on here. But anyway, right. Let me get my little USB thing again. Where is it? Oh, Kim. Honestly. Can't find it. Got a little black USB fob, which is for my mouse pad. My mouse pad. So, oh, here it is. Right. Okay. Let's pop that up. So media messages. Yeah, crib goch. I don't know how you say that in Welsh, but like crib goch. I think that rings a bell. And then I think we ended up going. Oh, I can't remember now. Can't remember, but it was a much better route. It was quite strenuous, but it was a much better route. We're talking about climbing up Mount Snowdon. But yes, I was having a Supergirl marathon and then saw you alive. Oh, Supergirl. I think I might have watched that maybe once, but then I get into things, and then the trouble is, if I get into things, I spend too much time watching TV and not enough work. What did I watch the other day, which I found quite interesting? I can't think now. Can't think. Right, I'll show you this design here that I purchased from Etsy. Let's see. Probably easier to go to Etsy. No. Right, here we go. You can see. Probably not. I purchased. Right. Let's try and put it on. I purchased this one. This is an applique. Okay. Right. Yeah. I purchased that one. That's an applique. So I thought what I'd do with that is, hi Richie. With that, I'm going to do it in fluffy material because I thought it's a St. Bernard dog, so I thought that would be quite good, fluffy. All right, and then I bought. Let me go back. These here are. This is a whole set. This here is an alphabet. £9.13. Okay, for the entire alphabet. And there, it's. Is there any applique? Yeah, there's a little bit of applique in there, but most of it, yeah, that's an applique, yeah, because you've got the flower, the leaf, and the thing, but it's still quite simple. And I thought that would look nice, just that on its own, on a shirt, or on a blanket, or well, anything really, towels. And then I bought this here, which is there's me saying they're not appliques, and they are. I'm so dim. There's that one there. That's like going to be for a boy. I have that set. Haven't done it yet. Wait to see yours. So there's that one there. And this is the one that's not applique, the next one, okay? I was looking for stuff that wasn't applique, and I really, really like this. It's a bit, you only get the outer bit, all right? Let me get rid of that. You only get the outer bit, and then of course I've got the fonts already because I purchased a set of these different ones of these, and they were quite reasonably priced actually. They're in another video. And then you pop those inside, and I thought that was really nice. Bunny rabbits and flowers, and then you can get carrots as well, but I like that. So that's quite smart. I think that would look quite pretty. So there you go. That's what I purchased yesterday. I think that was it. I'm pretty sure it was it. I'm thinking of doing some of these dolls. There are the things I don't want to keep opening myself up for more work. They're it's called, what's it called? Haley knows. Dolls and, or somebody else might know. What's it called? Dolls and something. It's really nice. Some really nice in the hoop dolls. So I don't know if all of you are watching. Some of you are new here. I paint as well. I do art. Let me go and check this thing a minute. I'll bring it over. It's not finished. Hang on. Right, we'll do the next bit. I did some art the other day, a different style. I normally paint in resin and acrylic. Well, I did this. This is without resin and acrylic. So I'll show you new people that are watching. So I thought, save me paying out for frames and resin, I could perhaps do some of these, because I sell a lot of my art in galleries around Cornwall. And now that they're open, hopefully, well, they think it's going to be pretty busy. It's got glitter in it as well. I don't know if you can, there you go. Can you see the glitter? got like thick chunky glitter and thin glitter. It looks better in real life than on there. And then for those of you that don't know, I also paint in resin and acrylic. I am going to do some painting videos at some point. And then this is the resin and acrylic, and it's got glitter in it as well. You can see the glitter. And that's one of my little ones. Planet Applique have some nice in the doll hoots. Yeah, beautiful painting. Thank you. And then I've got this other one here, which I've got to frame. In fact, I have got a frame. I could perhaps frame that whilst you watch. You could watch while I frame. Helen, hi Helen. Yes, I am new. Love your painting as well as applique. Thank you. I have a brother in of his yeah. That the little one is one of my favorites. Thank you. I'm going to pop that on again. Move that again. This is what happens when you put loads of stops in, guys. Right. Can you see much? Let's have a look. I'm going to go and get a frame. I'm going to pop that there so I can read your messages. And I'll get this frame in a minute. Oh, warm. I keep saying that. So warm. Right. You can see much. Okay. I really like the small one, Kim. Thank you. Okay. Right. This is what I do. I order my frames. I know some of you are probably watching that are thinking, well, this is meant to be embroidery, isn't it? So I do apologise if I pick you off track. So I buy these frames here. I have them specially made up for me. And then what I do is, I've got a knife here somewhere, which I use to flip those things up, which I think is over here. I'm going to show you what it's like, the difference with framing a piece of art, okay? Because that's the piece of art that I'm going to frame, right? So if you look at it like that, it's amazing, really, how different a piece of art can look in a frame. It's very surprising. Sometimes, I mean, when I first started painting, I used to be, I mean, I still criticise my work now, but I used to like, oh, that's rubbish. And then somebody suggested put it in a frame and see what you think then. So I did, and I was quite pleasantly surprised. It looked totally different. It changed the painting somehow. It just finished it off. Right, so I'll take that out. This is how I, because I paint on board, well, I paint on wood panels, to be honest with you. So what I'm going to do is pop that in there. I shouldn't have to, mind you, there's a few drips on there that need coming off. But, right, there. Okay, and then put that back over. Should be, do it the right way around. Should be square, but sometimes when they cut, they're not spot on. Okay. It's going to need, I've got there's a few resin drips on the back of this one, so they'll need just chipping off, which I do with a chisel, believe it or not. So I won't close that up entirely, because I don't want to keep bending these tabs. Basically, that's what I do, and then you can see that. And that's what you're left with. And it's got lots of layers in there, gold pigment, and iridescent paint. So when you walk around the painting, it changes colour. You can see a lot of reflection there as well. So, and there's glitter in that. What do you think? It's quite a large piece as well, that one. Yes, I am new and have subscribed. Thank you, Helen. I have a brother in this and would love to be able to do applique, but cannot work out how. Love your paintings. You're very talented. Thank you. You'll get it. It's so easy to do applique. All right, very, very easy. I've got loads of videos on it, and I'll try and make some more detailed ones if I well, they're quite detailed anyway, so, but see how the painting is anyway. Look, it does bring it out when you put it in a frame. It makes it stand out a lot more. So, and there we go. That will go into a gallery, I expect, or on my Facebook page, my art Facebook page. And then bring me back over here. And then see if it, hopefully it'll sell. Right. Bring that around again. Right, okay. Let's read some of these. Thanks, Wendy. Helen, I learned to do applique just by watching YouTube videos. There's lots. Yep. Beautiful, thank you. That's amazing, Kim. It's outstanding. Thanks, Richie. Wow, thank you. I must get that fabric sorted out for you, Alawati. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. The Babe Mart Designs. She does other things as well, appliques and embroidery, sewing tutorials and stuff. Go and check her out as well. And she's very explanatory. I've also got a Facebook group as well, called Machine Embroidery and Sewing Community, and the ands with one of those squigglies. Okay, so if you go and check that out, you can post you can post your business on there, as long as you're not a massive, big industrial business. You can post your business. Hi, Trisha, Southern California. I've not seen that name before. Are you new here? I'll call you Olu. Olu? Olu? Ola? Olu? Olu. Yes. Be sure to subscribe, please, and give the video a thumbs up. That would be great. Thank you. We're stitching out a design over there. The machine's shaking a bit. I don't know what my neighbours must think of this, because it's upstairs and it's next to their house as well. But the thing is, they make enough noise. They've got parrots and everything. So I have two Genomes. I have a 230E and a 550E. Love them both. I just need more time. Kim, I can't believe you've had your new machine for a week and you ain't used it yet. No. I've got this industrial machine, for those of you that don't know. I bought this from Tyso, and it was very, very reasonably priced, okay, for an industrial machine. Bye, Hayley. Is Hayley going? She has to go to up early tomorrow. All right. Thanks, Hayley. Thanks for the super chat. It's really, really sweet of you. And I'll get this T-shirt sent off as soon as I can. All right. Good night. And if Toby's gone to bed or whatever, say bye to Toby for me, and your other one. Yes, I've had this machine now for a little while, and I haven't really touched it. I've turned it on and it said hello to me and wished me a very happy work. Okay. It's made in China. You're where to buy the blanks video popped up yesterday on YouTube. Oh yeah. Where I buy my blanks, that's another story as well. I'm going to place another order. I haven't got that many left now of this order, so I'm going to place another one. Bits Tea Banks.
Hi Kim, I have been enjoying your videos and have learned a lot from you. Although I have been embroidering for 30 years, I just received a multi-needle baby lock venture for my birthday. Oh, that's nice. Who bought you that? Or did you, did you buy it for yourself? Helen, that's my favourite piece of art. It is so mystical. Thank you. I've got a couple of other pieces over there. I've got a peacock as well, framing. What was I saying? Yeah, the blanks. I'm going to get some more. I haven't got much left now. I had a box, but I had 200. And really, I only bought them for just to share them out with a few people. I haven't made any profit on them, sadly enough. So I don't know. I'm going to have to sort something out, because if I'm going to get more, I need to make a little bit of profit just for my time. I thought I was making profit, but when I worked it all out properly, it seems I am not. I am thinking of going for the 180 gram cotton ones, okay, the comb cotton. I had a sample sent in pink, but I've asked them to send me a sample in white. And I just want to check it out a bit, because they're a little bit cheaper, and I think they're all right. But we'll see, because I want to sell you really nice blanks. I don't want to sell you anything that's, you know, not going to be good. These ones are good. I'll go and get some. I'll bring you over. Let's see what this is doing at the minute. Can you see that? I can't see because my camera's a bit. I'm using my phone. So that is nearly finished. It's only got a little bit more to do now. It's done around there. Oh, hang on, it's got his name to stitch out as well. These are my blanks here, and that's all I have left. Just under it. It was actually jam-packed. There are under. It's about. I think I've got about 62 left, but they're really nice. Right, I'm going to bring you back over. It's like being on a roundabout. Yes. Okay. These here, they're really nicely packaged as well. So, and they were expensive. They worked out about £3.19 each. My father gave the venture to me as a retirement gift. I have never stitched a applique until watching your videos. Thanks for the videos from Virginia, USA. Oh, that's nice. It's nice to know I've helped people. But yeah, these here have not got many left now. Since ages 7 and 8 aren't very popular. Don't know why, but they're not. Sold out of age 4. I think I've nearly sold out of age 5. And there's a few ones left, but that's about it. What else? Did I show you, those of you that are new here, I've also started making these things here. I repeat myself so much. I started making these. I really like them. This is the Necessary Clutch Wallet. There's a design for it online. You can buy it from Emmeline Bags, I think it is. It could have done with being. Oh, this is my first attempt, so it's not bad. You've got your credit card bits in there. You've got your little pockets there. And a little zip thing there, but I quite enjoyed making that, and I'm going to make some more. What's that? So yeah, with these blanks, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop them on my website. The next lot I get, I'm going to put them on my actual website. I've got 2 websites. How long have you been doing your YouTube videos? As you're so talented and helpful to everyone. Thank you. I have been doing my YouTube videos now properly for about 4 months. I think that's about right. Shall we see? Let me see if I can. How do I look? Go to that. There's my channel. Right, videos. For my first video was nothing. It was just stupid. My first few, right? Okay, so I did a few time lapses, and that went as far back as 7 months ago, and I started doing it properly, which was the 5 months. No, not even that. 4 months, 4 months. Yeah, 4 months ago. 4 months I started doing it properly. And it took me, I think in the first couple of videos, in the first 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks, I got up to 1,000 subscribers. And that was really, really good, I thought. Wow, my son would love that Highland cow. Yeah. So, and it's quieting down a little bit now, but I just kept making these tutorials really and trying. I'm learning as well, so I make mistakes as well. So hopefully, people can see that it's not the end of the world if you make a mistake. It can be rectified different ways, and I try to show how I rectify things. I like creating things anyway, like I paint and stuff. Painting is my proper thing, really. That's my business now. That is my business, to be honest with you. I was working up until COVID, but then I gave my job up and started painting more. I was painting anyway. Let me go back to the messages. There. So yeah, I what was I saying? Forgot again. I'll go and get that other painting. I've got another one over here, a peacock that I did, and a duck. Let's bring them over. I'm eating my hair. Ugh. Hair in my mouth. Right. This one needs framing as well. I'm not too keen on this one, to be honest. You can very criticising of my work, and I don't like that very much. That one, I'm not keen on it. I have done other peacocks and they've been all right. But that one, I don't know. And I did this one here, this duck here. That's got iridescent paint in it as well, in the blue. But that one, right? It's finished. Let's go and get it off the machine, and I'll bring it over. Okay. There we go. That's turned out all right, actually. Yeah. I'm quite pleased with that. And I'm quite pleased with the colour. I wasn't sure that that colour there was going to go with the green there, but actually that has turned out pretty well. I surprise myself sometimes, I really do surprise myself. What I think is not going to always look right, well, I surprise myself. That's all I'm saying. Right, okay. Let's see if we can. Yeah. Let's have a look. So tomorrow I am on my own here, so I will be able to do some work. And I've got a few ideas up my sleeve tomorrow. I'm going to do, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do actually. I'll let it be a surprise. Right, here we go. Let's just turn that in that way. So what I do is cut this away for those of you that are new. My scissors, excuse me. Okay, right. If anyone's interested, I'll mention it again. I did a video the other day using some of Creative Fabrica's, well, I used one of their embroidery designs. Now, if you want 30% off a subscription, basically, I think it's worth it. It's usually $29 for a monthly subscription, and you have got use of thousands and thousands of not just embroidery designs. There's not as many embroidery designs as there are illustrations and stuff, but there's a lot of illustrations, there's a lot of fonts, there's so much. I used, and I'm gonna be using quite a lot of their stuff. I used one of their fonts. It's called Lovely. they've got thousands of fonts, and I mean thousands. And it was so easy. What you do is you click, if you've got a subscription, you click on it, on whatever design you want, and then these scissors are really sharp. Then you download it, and then you can use it. And basically, these designs you can use on mugs, t-shirts, mouse pad. You can use them on anything. You can sublimate with them. There's cut files with them, so you can make stickers, print off designs and make them into stickers. It's endless. And I think you could make, if you're new, or if anyone really, if you've been doing this for years, if you can make a business out of it. Because if you get 30% off, I think it works out at $20. No, sorry. Yes, $20, I think it is, something like that. And then you've got use of everything, and you're unlimited. You haven't got. What I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to put some soft, soft fusible stuff over the top. All right. Now I have got a big roll of this stuff, but I'm going to use. I've also got a little bit as well, which I purchased separate. You can get this on Amazon. They call it Tender Touch. Well, there's a company that sells it as Tender Touch, but it doesn't have to be called Tender Touch. It can be called soft fusible backing, stuff like that. Okay, so it's not just called Tender Touch. I find Tender Touch hard to get hold of here in the UK. I don't know if anyone else has a problem with that, but soft fusible backing's fine. Anything that's soft, that's fusible, can go on the back of the design and help stop. Excuse my cutting, my awkward cutting. Do you use cutaway or tearaway? I used to use tearaway, okay, and then I started using cutaway. This isn't very neat, is it? It's best to use cutaway. That's what I've learnt now, okay. It holds the design better, and they say, like the saying is, if you wear it, don't tear it. There are some instances where you can use tearaway as well as cutaway. You can use them both together. I use water soluble as well for when I'm embroidering over fluffy fabric. I used to not use water soluble. If you watch all my videos, you'll see that I started off not using water soluble, but then I found it's so much easier to use water soluble when you're sewing on top of fluffy stuff. Now I've got to put my heat press back on because I've got to heat that up. So I'll pop that on for a minute. Let's move all that a bit. I'll have a tidy up later. Everything's sticking to that magnetic hoop. Look. Put that back over there. Right, okay. I'll let that heat for a minute. Yeah, I was saying about Creative Fabrica. There's a link. I'll put it in this video as well if I remember. But if you go back to my last couple of videos, it should be there. And you can get 30% off if you go through that link. If you're interested in getting all your, it just does loads of stuff. Fonts, embroidery designs, cut files, sublimation file. There's just everything. The list is endless, and they're so pretty. Some of the stuff I might be able to show you actually on here, if you're interested. Cleaning cleaning my sewing room and listening to you. Thank you. Pretty. Right. Okay, let's have a look at this a minute. I'm just going to let that heat up for a minute, and I'm going to pop on the Creative Fabrica. There it is. Now, they did come to me and they asked me if I'd be interested in promoting them, okay? And I didn't say yes straight away because I wanted to see really what it was all about, okay? Let me get you in a bit. Okay. I'd rather find out what it's about first than start promoting stuff, and then if I think it's no good, then I won't do it, okay? Those of you that know me, I like to say it as it is. Right, okay. So let's go. So basically, you probably can't see that very well, but you go into the, if you belong on their site, you've got your own, you get your own account. So so you could go in, right, and you could go to, let's go to the fonts for a minute. All right, we'll start there. Then you've got a list like script and handwritten, sans serif, serif, black letter, decorative. Let's go for the decorative a minute, right? And then look at that. Oh my God, I haven't even looked at this bit yet, but some of the stuff I've looked at. And basically, there's just so much. That is just your decorative fonts. Okay, so basically, right, there'll be prices next to these. If you haven't got an account with them, then you can buy them individually. But if you think about it, right, say they're £1.20, that's 90% off that one. Or say the jungle one's $9. So if you bought that, you just well buy the subscription for the month even, because that's like half of it gone already with that. And then you can have anything you want. But there's like look at all this. This is the the pages go on. There's actually, I wonder if it says up here. It usually says how many there are. I know it's like it's thousands and thousands. Okay, so then we'll go to graphics, right? That's just some of the fonts. Okay, so you could print those on t-shirts, you could print them on mugs, all sorts. There we go. You've got like SVG files and cut files. I have downloaded this one here to make stickers with. But you've got farm animals, you've got, it's ridiculous. I'm really surprised at how many, because I spend a lot of money on Etsy, buying different fonts and stuff. And actually, I spent, I think it was about $12, something like that, on a font, and I couldn't even, I just still haven't used it now. The duck is stunning. Thank you. Right, so that's enough of that. If you want to check out Creative Fabrica, then just have a look in one of the links down below in one of my videos previous to this, probably better, because I don't think they're in every video. Right, I'm going to go and pop this now on the heat press, my terrible heat press. Watch this space. I might end up getting a different heat press. Look at this, look. It's dropped. Look. I think the nuts come out from in there. It's unscrewed itself, so it's dropped down. So there's not much of a gap there when you lift it up. It's just swinging all over the shop. Right. Let's pop that in there. I'm going to go shortly after I've finished this and shown you the finished result. And then I'm going to get on tomorrow, have a nice night's sleep for a change. See, look at that, look, it's moving it. Right, okay. So I'll pop that on for a minute. It says about 12 seconds with this stuff, but I like to leave it a little bit longer. Hi, Joanne. Where did I get what from? The heat press. I got it from eBay. It's not bad. They're not badly priced. I think I paid £169 for it, and it does the trick. Okay, it does the job. It's got a cup press with it, which I've never used. It's got plate presses. It's got loads of attachments to it, which I've never used. So it's not really that bad. Yeah, that's done. Right, I'm going to turn. I need to turn it off. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is turn this in the right way. Okay. Usually you can tell if it's stuck by, just show you, if you go like that on the corners, it shouldn't peel away. Okay, there we go. I'm not going to press it that way now because it looks like it's done its job there, and it's not always good to put a lot of heat on this stuff here. Right, okay, there we go. That's not too bad. There we go. There. I'm quite pleased with that. Yeah. Right. Let's fold it. this is what I do. Okay, I will, have I got a piece? I've got some bags that I put them in. These bags here. Got a couple of orders to pack up tonight as well, so I'll do that before I get to bed. Okay. I should probably take this out the bag anyway in a minute. I won't seal it because I want to take a picture later. So I'll just show you basically what I do. And then I fold the top end there as well. So you've just got the design showing really. There. I'll take a picture of that like that. So it fits into the light box easier and looks tidier. So I do that, take a picture like that, and then it might need, yeah, I think it should fit in there. Sometimes you have to adjust it because it's not quite thin enough. Okay, there. There. Okay. Hi, sorry about that. Are we back on? I don't know how long I was off for because I wasn't paying attention. So that's all done now, ready to send off. What I do is if I sell, I don't do it with the puff sleeve blanks because they're already packaged, but all my other straight sleeve blanks I put in one of these bags and I won't seal it so that you can use it again to pack your stuff up if you want to do a design and sell it and send it off, so you've got a bag there to use as well. But there we go, done. So that's all ready to go. I'll package that. I'll take a photo and then I'll package it off, send it to Hayley. Right, okay, I think I'm going to go now. It's a bit of a short one really. Let's have a look at some of these messages. Right. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch out some of those new designs at some point. I might do them live. I might just do a video. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to do a video using my iPad and Procreate. That's coming up. I shall probably post that. Maybe that might be my next video. I'm not sure. Same heat press as mine, and mine does the same. Just tighten the mitt. It's really hard though to get a spanner in underneath there. When you say the mitt, what is the mitt? Oh, the nut. The mitt, the nut. Oh, nut. Sorry, I can't tighten the mitt. It's hard to get in underneath there because it's like underneath the thing. I was trying to get a spanner under there, and then when you're trying to turn, that's it. You can get underneath, but when you're trying to go like that to tighten it, you're whacking against the other nuts that are there. Like you've got about that much gap to keep levering your thing. Put your fingers in. Yeah. Put your fingers in. Yeah, but then you're not going to be able to tighten it hard enough, are you? You need a spanner, really, don't you? Put your fingers in. Right. I think I'm going to go because you know me. I'll just keep going and going, talking, forever and ever. So thank you for watching. Thank you if you're new here and you've subscribed. I really appreciate it. And I hope you come back for more. And I will see you again soon. Okay. So bye for now. I'm going to go. Goodbye for now. I'm going to switch this thing off. Try to anyway. I always have problems switching it off. Goodbye, everybody. Right, and good night or good day.
Right, hang on, where are we? No. See, I don't know how to stop it. Right, that one there. Goodbye.